y'all, so I'm back at it again with another video. I know it's been a little while, but today I'm going to be filming a everyday makeup look video. Now, I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, this is what I wear. So I'm going to show you from start to finish, including my morning skincare routine as well. So sorry if you're hearing my beads clack throughout the video. It's because of these beads. I start off my morning skincare routine with a toner. This is the rice milk toner from Beauty of Joseon. You'll be seeing a lot of K-beauty products in this video because it's really majority what I use. Because, you know, a lot of the products at Sephora has a very high price tag. And if I could get cheaper and the same quality, I'm going to do that. This product here, it pretty much just hydrates your skin and sets you up for success for the day. I don't know. I'm filming right now on my iPhone. That's why it's not my usual quality. I mean, it's still all right, but it's not my camera quality. But I do deal with acne and discoloration. So I've been dealing with that ever since puberty. So I have not found a solution, but I have found things that helps it in the meanwhile. So this is the Medicube Deep Vitamin C Pad. I use it almost every morning, and it is the way that I get the vitamin C to my skin. They say that that's really good for dark spots and like discoloration generally. So this is really cheap. I get it on Amazon. Let's put it all over, all over. And you know, she getting up there. So vitamin C is good for anti-aging and stuff too. So if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use something that doesn't irritate my skin, and this definitely does that for me. As you can see, my face is really slick and moisturized. Now I'm gonna go in with this. This I actually found on TikTok. I don't know if it's that good as of yet. I could say I've been using it. I mean, it's almost done now. I've been using it semi consistently since the year began. It does help to fade the dark spots, but it's not anything profound. So I'm searching for something that is better, that's in like the K beauty market, that's good for dark spots. So if anyone has any solutions, you know, comment down below. But this is the Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum by Axis Y. I do recommend this brand, but this product specifically, I don't know if it's enough for my dark spots. So I go with that all over. I honestly feel like I hope my audio is good because I know that these are clacking. I hope that I honestly feel like for my dark spots, I probably have to use some type of chemical exfoliant. I just don't like using chemical exfoliant on my face. Like, it really makes me my skin very dry. So I don't have those cutesy fans like some of these girls out here. So I just, you know, do this. My eye cream, this eye cream I have been using for years. The reason why is because it is effective. I don't know if you can tell through the camera, but I have barely any darkness or discoloration under my eye. I've been wearing eye cream for a long time though. Not this one. This one I've been using for a little bit over a year, maybe 2 years now. But let's also consider it might also be genetic because I've never suffered with like that dark of circles in my life. So this is what I use, the Bright and Tight eye cream. And I used to also, which I do need to repurchase it, use the, what's it called? The Inky List retinol for eye. That one is really good and it's really, really affordable. Ooh, child, I think I got some in my eye. I don't do my morning skincare routine every day. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the days where I'm in the house all day or whatever, I sometimes I just do my skincare one time for the day. Usually because I'm lazy or I'm feeling sad. But when I do it, which I do it most of the time, but not all. When I do it, this is what I'm using. So I like the Ordinary hyaluronic acid. It's a very good hyaluronic acid, very affordable as well. But if you can get your hands on this one, I feel like this one is probably just as effective and you're getting a lot more for your money. This is $15, okay? I bought it in the store for $15. And as you can see, this is a really big bottle of hyaluronic acid and it's very, very good. The brand is called Hado Labo, and it's the premium hyaluronic acid, triple hyaluronic they call it. And then I put that on my phone. I feel like hyaluronic definitely is something that I'm never gonna go without. Well, this is my morning skincare routine for now. I would say that this is the morning skincare routine that I prefer. I know I see a lot of people using a lot more things, but for me, I like to keep it simple. I'm If I were to get a suggestion from anyone that watches these videos, I would like a suggestion for dark spots because I do get like a lot of dark spots, hyperpigmentation. I already use adapalene for acne and also for anti-aging and dark spots, but it does not get rid of it fully. So, and I wait till this dries, and then after it dries, and this is only if I'm going somewhere, I put on sunscreen. So this is my favorite sunscreen right now. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airlift sunscreen, and it's SPF 50. So I'll definitely be wearing this all year round. Here are the qualities I really like in a sunscreen, and I know this looks like a lot, but according to what they say, you're supposed to put on a lot. The qualities I really like in a sunscreen is it being lightweight, and I have used a lot of sunscreen before. It being lightweight, which this one checks that box. Uh, Not irritating, okay? Something that is affordable since, you're expected to use sunscreen every day, so it needs to be affordable if I'm going to constantly replenish it. And something that acts as skincare as well. So this Haru Haru Wonder one, I will definitely be repurchasing. So that is the skincare part. Now, a lot of people ask, like, do I use primer when I do my everyday skincare routine? And the answer to that is no. I rarely ever use primer. I feel like if it's something where, I gotta keep it real. I don't really notice much of a difference for my skin personally when I use primer versus not. So that's why I rarely ever use it. So now let us get into the makeup segment of this. Water break. We can't forget how important that is to skincare. So now that I am all types of glossed and glazed, as you can see, I'm going to do my skincare, or no, not my skincare, my makeup. So I do not like foundations that are too heavy, generally speaking, unless it's like a photo shoot or I'm really wanting to be like caked up. So I like something that is medium coverage or even light coverage because me personally, I do not mind my flaws showing through. Okay, flaws are okay. Okay, nobody is perfect. So I like to use this Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Serum Tint. I have the color 7, and I feel like I should have went one shade lighter, or excuse me, I feel like I should have went one shade darker. You'll see why in a second, because this is like very close to my skin tone, but I feel like I could have went darker. Personally, and that was probably a little too much. I like to have my foundation a little bit darker and then I lighten it up as needed with concealer rather than having my foundation be mad light and then now I look ashy or like a ghost. So yeah, I definitely feel like it does match my neck, but I wish I went like one shade darker. This is after one coat of the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. This is my favorite foundation. You see me use this a lot. Um, yeah, I don't really me personally, I'm not like that hyper consumer type. Like if I find something I like, I'm gonna stick beside, and yeah, I'll try things here and there, but I'm gonna stick beside. After I'm done with that, I go on with my favorite concealer, this Tower 28 concealer, and I'm in the shade Pally P. So this color, I consider it to be the exact same skin tone as this shade is literally my exact same skin tone, and I did that intentionally. I always like to have a tone that is exactly the tone of my skin on hand, just so that it helps me get like an extra layer of coverage on. And for my everyday makeup, or I rarely ever wear a brightening concealer because I don't know, I just don't feel like it's necessary for me. Um, so I just take that under my eye, go over any of the dark spots that I have, and blend it out with my powder puff. Now, after that, I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. Now, I am not that big on like having a super defined eyebrow every day. I usually just do it natural and call it a day. And this is gonna seem super weird, but it is what it is. I ran out of uh eyebrow pencil one day and I only had this. So ever since then, I almost dropped that. Ever since then, I have been using this e.l.f. contour palette, using the darkest shade to do my eyebrows. And it's actually pretty good. And they're looking quite bushy right now, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this Tower 8 concealer that I used earlier and a flat brush, and I'm gonna clean it up. After that, I go in with this one size a setting powder. This is in the shade Sweet Honey. This is the one that I use all the time. Like I like this one and the pink one. And I use a blush brush for this, honestly. Or maybe this is a powder brush. I don't know. Is really the star of the show to my whole look, and this is like the new thing that I've been doing lately. Usually I go for pinky blushes, but I discovered this House Labs Watermelon Bliss blush. And this blush to me is really, really good on. They say this is a universal blush that goes well on all skin tones, but I can only speak for mine. I feel like it complements my skin tone very well. So I have a heavy hand with blush. That's just how I like it. And I keep it up really high. I know that looks crazy, don't worry. I'll soften it out. And then I like to put it up to my temple. So I think as much as I always like to put a little bit on my nose. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or not? I thought I was recording, but I was not. I was talking and doing all types of stuff. So forgive me for that. But after I put on my blush, I pretty much diffuse it with the one size powder. Then I go in with my favorite bronzer palette here. This is the Juvia's Place bronze palette in tan. This is the shade that I use right here. And then I just go over my forehead, my cheekbones, and then I run it on my jawline. And then to get a really defined look, I'll go in with the darker tone and just go under my cheeks. But I have a round face, so very little I do does anything for that. But I'm on a weight loss journey, so let's see how my face looks by then. Okay, after that, that pretty much completes my base routine. I'm gonna go in with this oh my god. I'm gonna go with this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. You do not need this setting spray. The one from e.l.f., I forgot which one it is. I'll put it down below. Works just as well as this. But I don't know. I guess the appeal for this to me is it has a pretty smell and I like the bottle. So that's really it. And it is a good product. So I spray my face. I spray a lot, as you can tell, but that's just because I use a lot of powder. So it's kind of necessary. Now, after this dries, I do go in and I'll show you with some more powder in the inner corner right here. I usually go on with this Sephora lip liner. This one, what is the color? It's in 17 Molasses. This is the one that you guys see me use in a lot of videos. It complements my skin tone, I think, very well. And I just line my lips with it. All right, now that the setting spray has gone down, I have a clean powder puff and I'm just going back in with the one size powder and I just go on the inner corner. And if you ever want to get that Instagram look, that is what they do. I'm telling you. They always go on with the extra layer of powder under the eye. And you have to do it after you put on the setting spray. And then I'm just going to go around my mouth. And then in the middle of my forehead. A little on my eye as well to make sure that there's no creasing or anything like that going on my eye. You see it coming together, right? I like to keep it simple when it comes on to daily wear. So it's either I would go with nothing under my or nothing on my eye except for maybe some mascara, or truthfully sometimes I go without it. But for the most part, I'll just do a liner with this e.l.f. liquid liner. All right, so we are about to wrap it up. This is my favorite. I've been telling you guys a lot of favorites, but it's like I said, like I usually have uh, a couple favorites that I reuse and repurchase all the time. So you see me using a lot of the same products because if I found something good, like what am I doing here? This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss, and this is the color Honey Diamond. It is my all-time favorite lip gloss. It really gives. It's pretty much a clear lip gloss with a lot of glitter. Let me show you guys. Hopefully the camera is doing it justice. Yes. Last but not least, I'm a little bit alternative. Not that much like I see some people, but I am a little bit alternative. I like to copy. I take a lot of influences from the alternative girlies. So usually I would go on with some fake beauty marks. I already have a mole here and here, but I guess just to really pop, I add on more beauty marks. And I have a beauty mark right here, by the way, but once I put on makeup, it cannot be seen. Okay, that's something I literally do all the time now. I absolutely love doing it. Um, I love putting these little dots on my face. You don't have to do that though, but I do that. And I always like to share with you guys or not the foundation. I always like to share with you guys the uh fragrances that I wear because I'm very into fragrances. And if you guys don't know, shameless plug here, I do have a body butter and a skincare company. It is called Glocery. I will link it down below. I have a lot of fun products that I make myself. Obviously, I follow the proper procedures to make them. I've been selling body butters for a couple years now, and I have come up with this line where it's pretty much body butters that makes your skin glow. And also I decorate some of the jars. I have one line where they are called cake butters, where pretty much I decorate the jars as cakes, and then there's the body butter inside. So if you guys want to check out my store, glocery.com, it's there for you guys. um and I hope you guys make a purchase. I have a sale happening right now. So this is going to be my fragrance combo for the day. I usually like lavender, vanilla, caramel, pistachio. I'm a gourmand girly, but I also very much love lavender. I'm putting you guys on right now. This is the Frenchy Lavender Cloud. I get a lot of compliments anytime I wear this fragrance. I'm gonna go ahead on and say this is my most complimented fragrance, and this is the cheapest one that I own. Um, Frenchy Lavender Cloud. It's for hair, body, linen mist. I use it with the body oil, this, and then I'll also use it with the EOS Vanilla Cashmere uh, body butter. And shameless plug again, I have a lavender vanilla scent. It's one of my favorite scents. If I'm gonna wear this scent profile, usually I would use my Glocery lavender vanilla body butter. I use this, and then I pair it with my favorite here, which I don't use all the time because it's my favorite. It's a little bit expensive. Um, so also I'm a collector of fragrances, so I don't like to use off my stuff. So this one, they sell it at Target, and obviously they have it at Frenchy.com. It's my favorite scent from her line. And if you don't know, this company is actually owned by Ashley Tisdale, which is crazy. I grew up watching her. And then I have my Burberry Goddess fragrance here. This is also a lavender vanilla fragrance. It's very rich. It really makes me feel like a rich gal anytime I wear it. And it pairs so good with that combo right there. Lavender Cloud by Frenchy. I'm joking. Burberry Goddess. And if you guys are going to ask me, do I like the Burberry Goddess Intense? No. I only like the original Burberry Goddess. And my Glocery Lavender Cloud body butter. Check out my store. I really have a lot of great scents. Like, I'm a fragrance girly down, and it's only appropriate for me to have a company where I'm selling things that smell great. So I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, actually, no, before I wrap this up, let me show you guys one of my products, okay? If I'm not gonna promote it, who else is? I'm remaking the Lavender Cloud body butter as of now. So I'm gonna show you guys one of my other ones that I absolutely love. This is my body butter here, and it's in the cherry almond scent. Now, obviously, this I hand make. I hand make these, people. And then I also make the body butter. Has a little cute cherries on top. And this line I call my cake butters line, baby, because we have cake and then we also have body butters. Now, for my cake butters line, it's usually more so over to the gourmand fragrance uh, spectrum, but I also have another line that is called Glow Butters, where it has different fragrances like floral, lavender, stuff like that. So check out my Glocery line, and I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to my first 1,000 subscribers soon. Hopefully I could get up to my first 1,000 subscribers by the end of next month. Hit that subscribe button. I have a lot of videos to come. If y'all don't know, I'm in school full time, and also I have my business here that I run. So I set a goal to at least post once per week. So you can expect one video at least per week from me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day.